Hey, it sucks by the Pharaoh. I am coming back. Welcome back. Just thank y'all for listening and dealing with my shit. Today we're gonna talk about catching yourself. I know, put out that 3-minute video. There's supposed to be a video before that explaining a lot about catching yourself, but that didn't really work. So with that being said, with catching yourself, yesterday I was doing alright, and I was catching myself before I did anything stupid. What I mean by catching yourself is something like, as you work on yourself and as you progress, you'll notice what makes things worse for you. You'll notice what is causing some of the stress and you to think like that, or just how some of the thought process goes. And once you recognize that, you can catch yourself before you truly become self-destructive in physical ways. Start learning to recognize what fucks you up, start recognizing what causes them thoughts, and start looking for the causes of the dread. It's going to be hard because you're going to relive a bit of it, or all of it even, most likely all of it, but figure out then and there what you can do to change, what you can do to change the situation up a bit to make it a little more manageable, not going to certain places, or not dealing with certain people, or not putting yourself in that situation where things can be brought up, or where triggers might happen indefinitely. You gotta take a step back and realize, all right, you may like going to this place, or you may like going and doing certain things, but ask yourself this: is there ask yourself this, when you go to them certain places and do them certain things, is there gonna be a for sure trigger or not? Are triggers bound to happen in that area, or and if they are you able to deal with them? Are you safe? Are you with someone that you feel safe with? Are you with good company? Are you with people that would absolutely understand if you had to get up and walk out? Is it just are you safe? Would people give a shit kind of thing, if you're around people? And catching yourself is also realizing, I'm realizing my thought patterns in my process right now, how I'm thinking. Yeah, it's very bad how I'm thinking. Y'all know, I'm not going to tell y'all what's going on in my mind, but when you've been like this for so long and you're used to acting out on impulses, and it's you want to change, you got to start working on trying to catch yourself in the moments. It's because you know what, despite the trouble and despite my issues mentally where I'm wanting to keep existing and all that shit, I'm still fighting to stay. I'm still fighting to keep going, even if I can't see my road clearly yet. Honestly, I'm just a fuck up, and I feel I fuck everything up. I completely feel inadequate right now. I feel absolutely dreadful, unattractive, unwanted. I feel I could be replaced at any moment. I feel maybe I'm not enough, or maybe I'm just meant to fill a void. I don't know. I don't like this feeling. I don't, and it's causing me a lot of pain and distraught. I'm fucked up in the head right now. I am thinking some shit, but don't read into this too much. I just want you to take away from this message that catch yourself I'm trying to right now. Recognizing patterns, recognizing that stuff, even if it hurts to walk away from some things, you got to, if it's causing you that much pain, distress, and it's starting to affect others, just take a look at it and be all right, I need to be strong about this. It's going to be hard. And just in one of my songs that I listened to, the one I told yesterday, told y'all about yesterday, the Withdrawals by Tom McDonald. He says, how come all the good choices are so hard to make? Something like that. And that resonates with me, because fighting whatever you're fighting, the good choice is to always walk away if you have to. The good choice is, like, make sure you're good where you're at, like. And that might mean walking away from people, that might mean walking away from a place you used to enjoy a lot, or something like that. And yeah, it's going to be hard because the routine change sucks because you no longer do that, but in the long run, you're going to be better. In the long run, you're going to be like, all right, maybe I can come back to this spot later, but for as of right now, it's like I got to work on handling myself emotionally better. I gotta at least make what's going on in my head more manageable. That's where I'm coming from with catching myself. It's like, well, that's how I feel. I don't want to be here right now, and I feel so useless. I do. I feel useless as fuck. Like, what is my point? What is the point of me right now? And I'm pouring my entire soul into this, and I feel like I'm still not enough for anything or anyone. And that's just how I feel, though. Like, I'm trying to express myself before anything else, because, like, I'm alone, I'm lost in the sauce. Like, just remember, like, just try and catch yourself. Like, do everything you can. It's a painful process. Yeah, you're dealing with it in the spot, and you're like, all right, I'm catching myself. Now, find something you can catch yourself with, or someone, and talk to somebody, or, like, find something to do to kind of, like, help with that thought of catching yourself, because that's you not allowing yourself to stay stuck. That is you being like, I'm acknowledging this, and I'm not accepting this feeling. And it sucks, I'm still feeling it, but I'm not okay with it. Like, I want to do better, I want to be better, and that gets the positive energy pumping up again, because you're actually working on yourself, and your body's recognizing that. And so is your brain. It's just going to take some time. But I'd also like to share some songs again with the current moods and feelings I've had, like, since last night and today. So there's a few songs, like, straight up, like, I just said, sharing playlists can be sharing songs, even if y'all don't like the exact genre, or if your friends don't, like, just sharing what you listen to, or when you're in the exact mood, especially if you're having a hard time talking about it. So music can be a very therapeutic way, no matter how fucked up the song is. It might just save somebody, it might just help someone better understand the person that you're dealing with, because, like, I'm not gonna lie, it's hard dealing with us. It's hard dealing with people at this point with mental health problems, or any mental health problems at all, and all we hope for is people to put up with, people could bear with us, because it gets better. I promise we get better. It just takes some time. Yeah, we're damaged, but, like, fuck. Well, that brings up a song by Jaytekz. It's called Damaged. There's another song by him that I like called Soul Searching. There's another one by Jaytekz that's called If I Should. There's another one I like that's called Belong Here. It's got Taryn Jaber in it. It's Taryn Jaber, Belong Here, feat Jaytekz. Then there's Losing Myself, Hidden Tears, and then I think with Tom McDonald there's Withdrawals. Tom McDonald's Sober, that's a good one. XXXTentacion, I've been listening to Hope a lot lately, the song Hope. Definitely been listening to a lot of Kodak Black, Don't Want to Breathe. That's a good one. Try to figure out what else I want to share with you music-wise, because it's like, there's a lot of good songs to listen to. well, there's a lot of songs that could explain things a little better than I could or anyone else could, just for the fact that it's hard to it's hard to say some things, just because it's like we still got that fear of being extremely vulnerable, or dumping way too much on other people, or putting too much on others and overwhelming them, and it's a work in progress. And like recognizing all of this from all the videos I've made so far up till now, if any of this has helped you or making progress, like if it helps you with a better understanding of things, like that's my goal, is to help y'all and also express myself a little bit better, because that is something I struggle hard with. And I completely forgot the ring off my gauge is gone. I gotta go find that. It's probably in my bed somewhere. Fuck. But like, no, honestly, I'm not okay today, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself. That's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. That's another good song by Juice WRLD. I'm gonna be fine, or I'm gonna be fine. But the songs I've shared are the songs I've been listening to today. Like, yeah, they're not making it better, not gonna lie, but they're kind of helping me see some patterns with my thoughts too. At the same, now that I'm really thinking on it as I'm sharing, now that I'm really thinking on recognizing my thought patterns and recognizing what makes me feel bad and what causes me to feel this way, I am seeing everything a lot more clear, and I'm having a hard time processing, and that's all right, I guess. Like, I just gotta take my time with it, because like I'm catching myself. This is catching yourself. And if I gotta explain it a little more, I'll do another video. I'm gonna try and keep this one a little more short so I can get it out faster, because my shit's just dumb right now. But I love y'all, and thank y'all for listening and putting up with my shit.